Hello, well, you join me in sunny Sami, port nearest to the mainland really, on Kefalonia, the island of Kefalonia, Greece, as you can see. There's a few yachts moored up, a few British ones actually. Now, I'm starting the video here because I'm going to go and visit a place that I love actually on this island, Old Valchata, which is an abandoned village really. They have a music festival there every year. I don't think they've had it this year because of COVID. I don't know, somebody might correct me on that. But anyway, that's where we're off to. I thought we'd start the trip here at the port of Sami, where I famously, the year that Lady Diana was buried in Great Britain, I famously rode my valchata Harley Davidson chopped motorcycle out here and had a month riding around the island and then rode back. That's quite a long time ago. I'll let you work that one out yourselves. And this is where we came from Patras and got off the ferry here, rode across the mountain to Lourdes, where all my friends are. So yeah, this is Sami. Now those of you who watch the YouTube channel, Rudgy aka the Doctor, will know that I'm trying to get my residency with a view to maybe living here at some point. Permanently. How's that going? Well, I've been so busy looking at jobs and helping out on the charter yachts to see if I like that I haven't really had much chance to do anything yet. So maybe next week we'll get the bank account opened up. I've already got a tax number, I've had one of those for years. And then maybe something will start to happen. So all of those of you who are looking at that interestingly, the time is short. If you want to do it, I'll do it now. It's going to be quite expensive to do it next year. Anyway, let's get off to Valchata, shall we, and see what's going on there. So here we are, Old Valchata. Let's have a look. Let me show you around. I love this place. Now, I don't know much about the story of Old Valchata. All I do know is that it's an abandoned village. Maybe it was abandoned in the earthquake of '53, which flattened everything. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they just decided they didn't want to live here anymore. But this appears to be the square. There's an old watermill over here. So let's have a little look at that while we've got some time. I mean, the place is just stunning. You know, you can imagine what it was like when it was a thriving little village. And nowadays it would probably be a big tourist attraction. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's a river running through there. I would imagine that this was some kind of mill once upon a time. Of course the river will be dry now because we're right in the middle of the season. There'll be not much water coming off the mountain, I wouldn't think. Let's have a quick look at some of the buildings that you can see when you come here. There's my easy rent car from Lourdes. Another little plug for them. Product placement they call that, I think. Because of course if you're based anywhere else on the island, you will need a vehicle to get round. They will deliver to the airport, as I've said before. So here we go, little well there for your water. There's a little cottage over there, another one there. There's a street running down there with some buildings. It's just an amazing place. I mean, if this was in the UK, they'd put a fence around it and be charging you a fortune to get in and have a look. But of course, here it's free. Oh, here we go, look, there's some little write-up about it there. So you can probably pause the video there. So there you go, guys, you can pause that and read all about it. I don't need to say much more, do I? But it's a very old town, apparently. We're in somebody's front garden now. Go in the house and have a look round. Now this is one of the things I tell people about, which amazes me. Look at that shelf. It's just been there for God knows how many hundreds of years. It's just eroded away. It was probably about that thick originally, and now look at it. Just an amazing place. You can just imagine the hustle and bustle that went on. Let's go out through the back door of this building. Have another little look around. Yeah, see, another little street here. Well, there was once upon a time. A little wall there. Somebody's garden probably once upon a time. Another street there, and there's now Karen Fozzard's told me all about this tree. This is where the festival's held, I think. Look at the tree. I love places like this, you know. If I'm boring you, you can always turn the video off and go and watch something else. But yeah, I mean, look, house after house after house. Obviously the earthquakes have done their bit to knock them down over the years. Now, don't you think that's a bit more interesting than your average video? Yeah, old valchata. Let's picture of that. It's quite a big place as well, so I won't bore you with the walking around the whole lot of it, but we'll get you a bit of a feel for it. Walking up one of the streets now. Just amazing. I love places like this. I really do. I've already said that. Of course, there's a picture of Leanna, my Greek wife, on those steps, I think. I don't know what sort of a building this was, but yeah. Look at that. There's a room in there. There's obviously, once upon a time, there's rooms up there. You don't often get trees growing in your living room, do you? So that's really is old valchata. Well, some of it. And if you come to Kefalonia and get a hire car, be it Easy Rent or any of the other people on the island, there are a few others that I know of, but you know, I know the family, so I always get mine from Easy Rent. I think you need to come here with some sandwiches and some beers, which is what I do sometimes when I'm on the motorbike. I don't normally have a car. I usually have a bike. But I usually come and sit in the square here in the sunshine and admire the view, because this is a lovely square. I think you might agree with me on that. Another street there, look. I mean, so yeah, when I first discovered this, I was totally blown away. I'd been looking for it for a while, But of course the village of valchata where I stay is over Lourdes way, quite a few miles away, and I always thought it was there, but no, it's by Sammy. So I might sit down by the river for a bit in the shade, enjoy the view. By the way, if you do come here, the local farmers just let the sheep and the goats run wild. They don't seem to bother you unless you bother them. So there you go. So there you go. How am I getting on with my residency? Well, I'm not really. For those of you who watched the last few videos, I was offered some work on a charter yacht. The guy needed some help, so I thought, well, why not? I'll help him out and see how we get on. If I like it, then I'll take a job on that boat next year and move out here. I don't want to cut my ties with the UK just at the moment, but yeah, next year I might. So I've been busy sort of going out with him on a daily basis, and it's a lovely charter boat. Hard work for a 61-year-old though. Maybe I have to look for something else, I don't know. But you know, I've been busy doing that. Now I'm going to start looking at getting my residency paperwork in order, and I'll let you know how that goes on. But yeah, I'm still at the moment based in the UK, and I'm still at the moment running my business Cool Stuff by Rudgie, my cartoon business. So if you want anything like that doing, give me a shout. Although I won't be able to do very much till the end of October now, because hopefully I'm going to get a bit of a holiday out of this. So please subscribe, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos so far. I definitely enjoy making them. I've got 104 of you now, I think, but I need 1,000, and then they'll start giving me massive amounts of pennies each time you click the button. So from old valchata and my trusty easy rent steed, we bid you a fond farewell.